12 times Big Guy was involved in Hunter's business. Joe Biden repeatedly made claims that he never talked to his son Hunter about international business dealings. We know that's a lie. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Also, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I put out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my link tree that has all my socials there. It has my Patreon link there where I talk about things I can't talk about here. It also has a link to my merch store where I have Let's Go Brandon t-shirts, I Will Not Comply t-shirts. It also has a link to my mental health coaching and consultation page if you're suffering from some type of mental health issues and you would like to get some type of help. All right, so let's talk about this news. Joe Biden repeatedly has made the claim that he never talked to his son, and again, like I said, I know that's a lie. And in fact, White House spokeswoman Jen Psaki confirmed this week that Biden still maintains he never discussed overseas business deals, despite significant and growing evidence to the contrary. But now, the New York Post has published a detailed list of a dozen times Joe Biden played a role in his son's Hunter Biden's business dealings. The details are emerging just as the level of scandals over the Biden family's international business dealings, all apparently based on Joe Biden's long political career and influence, is surging. Quote, President Biden and the White House have repeatedly denied that he and Hunter Biden ever discussed the first son's controversial overseas business dealing. Yet, there are at least a dozen times when Joe Biden had to know what his son was doing, the Post said. First was when Hunter Biden got his dad to write a recommendation to a school for the son of one of Hunter Biden's Chinese business associates. I mean, yeah, that was all over the news. That came out this week. Then a subsequent recommendation was written by Joe Biden for the business associate's daughter. So he did it twice. Then there was the confirmation of the discussion of Hunter Biden being paid more than $83,000 a month by Burisma, an alleged corrupt Ukrainian gas company, when he had no experience in that industry. And I talked about that to ad nauseum. I mean, who pays people all this? Who pays someone all of this money and doesn't have any expertise or any skills in that field? It makes absolutely no sense. It's like me being paid $83,000 a month to be I don't know, a rocket scientist or something like that. That's unheard of because I'm not an expert in that field. Hunter Biden in the 2019 New Yorker report said that he and his dad once discussed that position, with Joe Biden saying, "I hope you know what you were doing," and Hunter Biden confirming he did. So that's out of the horse's mouth right there. Hunter Biden contradicted his own dad in making that statement. Fourth on the list was the 2013 trip when Hunter Biden and his daughter Finnegan Biden traveled to China on Air Force Two with Joe Biden, then president. Joe Biden at the time met with Hunter Biden's business partners. And there is the evidence from Hunter Biden's own suggestion that he was giving half his salary to his father. Quote, I hope you all can do what I did and pay for everything for this entire family for 30 years, he told his daughter in a bitter statement years ago. Quote, it's really hard, but don't worry. Unlike Pop, which is Joe Biden, I won't make you give me half of your salary. So see what he said? He admitted right there in that statement that he has to give half his salary to Joe Biden, his father. So that's straight up. So the Chinese companies, Ukrainian companies, Russian companies that give his son all this money, all of that, half of that money goes to his pop. The report continued. Oh, and that's on top of the 10% that he gets also. And the report continued as Vice President Joe Biden met with Hunter's business partner, Devon Archer, in April 2014, around the same time that Archer joined the Burisma board, and shortly after Hunter Biden did so, according to Senator Ron Johnson. Quote, A photo that surfaced more than 5 years later reportedly showed Joe Biden, Hunter Biden, and Archer posing with golf clubs on a course in the Hamptons in August 2014. In February, Archer was sentenced to 1 year and 1 day in prison in an unrelated bond fraud scheme that targeted the impoverished Oglala Sioux tribe of American Indians. An executive for Burisma also told Hunter Biden in 2015 he was thankful he'd been invited to Washington and had given the opportunity to meet your father and spent some time together. It was about the same time that Joe Biden attended a dinner at Washington with a few of his son's business associates from Ukraine, Russia, and Kazakhstan. The Post reported as, quote, an unverified photo apparently shows the Bidens posing between two of the guests who attended that night, Kazakhstani banking oligarch Kings Rakev and Karim Masimov, former prime minister of Kazakhstan. On the list was a former Hunter Biden business partner, Tony Bobulinski. Revelation in 2020, he spoke with Joe Biden in May 2017 after Hunter Biden introduced him and explained he was, quote, the one who's helping us with the business we're doing with the Chinese. I mean, so everyone associated with this is meeting with Joe Biden. We got firsthand accounts saying they're meeting with Joe Biden and saying that they're working together with the Chinese. So why? I mean, so why are they trying to say, mainstream media saying, "Oh, this is a nothing burger and there's no ties to Joe Biden"? I mean, we have ample evidence, and it was Bobulinski who confirmed the big guy set for 10% share in one of the deals was in fact Joe Biden. But I will say it's been some speculation here. I've been hearing this week. What's his name? Doc Burkhart from True News. He came up with the theory that maybe the 10% to the big guy, maybe the big guy is not Joe Biden, but in fact Obama, because like I stated earlier in the thing, he said Hunter Biden said that when he was talking to his daughter that at least I'm not taking half of your salary like Pop did. So his dad is already getting half of his salary. So why again would he get this 10%? So now I'm starting to lean a little bit towards that the big guy might be Barack Obama, and he's getting 10% of all of this laundering and fraud and stuff that's going on also. And when Hunter Biden starts setting up an office in Washington, he asked for keys for his father, stepmother, Jill Biden, and other family members too, the Post reported. Finally, the report explained in 2015, then Vice President Joe Biden hosted a group of his son's Mexican business associates at the vice president's official residence and posed for a photo with Hunter Biden and a group of possible business partners, including Mexican billionaire Carlos Slim and Miguel Alemán Velasco. That didn't exactly turn out well, the Post said, as in 2016 emails indicate that Hunter Biden messaged to Velasco, son from Air Force Two, which was en route to Mexico for an official business. Hunter complained to the younger Velasco that he hadn't received a reciprocal business favors after, quote, I have brought every single person you have ever asked me to bring to the effing White House and the Vice President House and the inauguration. So, I mean, evidence abound that it's definitely some favor for a favor, quid pro quo or quid pro Joes going on here. Maybe some money laundering, but it's definitely some deep ties, and it goes right back to President Joe Biden, and possibly, I'm gonna throw this out there, possibly Barack Obama. But let me know what you think about all this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out themarkrepublics.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.